guys, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. So I just want to record a series for 2025, basically how you can actually begin Forex trading from the most beginner level up until you get even to a professional level, right? So it's just a series of videos that I'm going to be uploading almost each and every single day, which you can actually start to study now before you even enter 2025, so that even as you enter January 2025, you have a rough idea of what goes on in Forex trading, what goes on in the crypto space, what goes on even in the stock market space, right? So this is basically for that person who doesn't know. You're completely empty, you're completely blank concerning what Forex trading is. You don't even know what goes on in Forex trading, right? So this particular video, this particular series of videos is actually specifically for that kind of person, right? So fast forward, we are now in 2025. We are now in 2025, right? So you need to understand that the whole idea of trading, it's an idea that it didn't start now. It's an idea that has been always there for decades and decades and decades and decades. So just to give you a brief idea of the whole idea of trading. Trading, we have different kinds of markets that you can actually trade, right? We trade different kinds of markets, basically. So when it comes to trading, there are so many markets or so many platforms through which you can trade. You can trade Forex, right? Which is the most common one, which is Forex trading. We also have stock trading, where you are basically trading stocks. Stocks, I'm talking about where you're trading things like your Tesla, things like your. Then we have futures trading. We also have crypto trading. We also have crypto trading. We also do have, um, I think this is also a part of Forex whereby you talk about indices and commodities. When you talk about indices, when you talk about metals, they also fall under Forex mostly. Then you also have synthetic indices trading, right? I'm going to explain all of these so that you have a rough idea of what it is and why certain people trade certain kinds of things and don't trade the other. Because here, you can make money on any of these markets. You can make money on the stock market, on the Forex market, on the crypto market, on any kind of market that you choose, right? You don't need to trade all of these markets in order for you to make money as a trader. You don't need to trade all of them. If you just master one, it's actually recommended for you to master one kind of market, then you focus on that. You can actually make your money from that particular market. So the idea of trading, just trading, basically trading, if we say trading, what is trading? Trading is basically, we're basically talking about buying or selling. That's trading. Trading is basically what? Buying or selling. That's trading. So once we now begin to categorize it into different markets, into crypto market, stock market, Forex market, all of that, we are now saying, for example, let's say Forex trading. Forex trading now, you are now buying and selling Forex. You're now buying and selling different currencies, right? Forex on its own, it's actually an abbreviation which stands for foreign exchange. Foreign exchange, this is basically the exchange of foreign currencies. So the idea of Forex trading, in simple, basic terms, Forex trading is basically the buying and selling of currencies, right? In simple, basic terms. Crypto trading is simply the buying and selling of what? Cryptocurrencies. Futures trading, buying and selling of futures. Synthetic indices trading, it's also the buying and selling of synthetic indices. I'm going to explain all of that. What are those and everything? So stock trading, it's basically the buying and selling of stocks. on the stock market. So Forex trading, you're basically talking about currencies. Let me just do this. Let me list them properly. So we have Forex trading, which is the most common type of market right now that majority of online traders are involved in. It's basically the Forex market. So Forex trading, I'm basically talking about the buying and selling of foreign currencies. So you're dealing with Forex, you're dealing with currencies there. So here you're dealing with currencies. Currencies. And when you're dealing with currencies, it means you're also dealing with economies, right? So it means the economy even of that currency is also involved. That's why you now talk about things like fundamental analysis and all those. I will explain further what are those, right? So you are basically dealing with currencies. You're basically, so all of this, where does Forex trading, where is it done? It's actually done on a decentralized market, decentralized market, which is the Forex market, right? So that decentralized market is the one which now detects the price of one currency pair compared to the other currency pair. So you basically trade currency pairs in pairs, not as individual to say you're basically trading the dollar only. You trade them as pairs. For example, what I mean by trading them as pairs, let's say I want to trade the dollar against the rand. The pair will be USD ZAR. This is actually one pair. It means I'm trading the dollar against the rand. So in this case, let's say the value for the dollar against the rand, let's say the value of USD ZAR, right? Or let me say USD ZAR. Let me say the price. Let's say the price here. You find out that maybe it's 1 point was here. This is $1 compared to ZAR. Right now, I think $1 is actually, if not 16 or 17 rand, I'm not quite sure. Let me just confirm. One single dollar right now, it's 17 rand actually. It's 17 rand. $1 right now, it's 17 rand. So there you're basically comparing the strength of the dollar to the rand. You're basically comparing the strength of your dollar to your rand. To an extent that, let me just go to my, you discover that once you type USD ZAR on your trading view, I'll explain what trading view is. You discover that the value of that will be right now, potentially right now as I'm talking, it's 17.6, whatever. This simply means $1 is currently trading at 17.6 rands, right? So when I'm trading this pair, the USD ZAR, I'm basically trading the dollar against the rand. So the currency pairs are actually paired. So even if I want to trade the dollar against, let's say, against the JPY, which is the Japanese yen, that's a pair already, right? So there are so many different kinds of pairs. So when it comes to pairs, I'm going to explain further deeper on that so that we just finish it once and for all. So when it comes to Forex pairs now, when it comes to Forex pairs, when it comes to Forex pairs, when it comes to Forex pairs, they are what we call the major pairs. We have minor pairs. We have major pairs. We have minor pairs. We also have exotic pairs, right? Mostly, majority of people, they focus on major pairs, which is also recommended for you to just focus on major pairs because most of the price action that you find on major pairs is price action that's consistent and also price action that it's actually tradable, right? It's actually tradable price action. So on the major pairs, I'm just going to list 4 major pairs that you can actually involve or trade actually in 2025. One of them is GBP USD. This is a very good pair. GBP is GBP USD. Its also nickname is called also the cable. It's called the cable because it's very volatile. It's very volatile sometimes. It's the way sometimes it moves. It's so crazy. Then we also have AUD USD, which is the Australian dollar against the US dollar. We also have the Euro USD, which is the euro against the dollar. We also have USD JPY. These are major pairs. Some of the major pairs that we have, there are some of them. So even if you are going to select pairs to trade from, these are some of the pairs that you can even start to select from. Especially if you're a beginner, you want to see what pairs can you even start with. You can even start here. You don't need to trade all of them. You can even pick one. You can even choose Euro USD. Start there. You learn. You understand everything. You can even choose GBP USD. You don't need to trade all of the pairs for you to make money. It's actually recommended as well for you to master, even focusing on just one single pair. Because it's the main idea is not about trading so many pairs. It's about you minimizing as much as possible. So once you minimize, that's the only way you can maximize. The more you minimize your pairs is the more you can actually maximize on your profit potential. So those are also basically what I call the other nickname for these pairs are what we call safe haven pairs. The reason why they are called safe haven is because even as a beginner, that's where you can even begin learning forex trading from. You can even start with any one of those pairs, and you can actually learn how to trade without any challenges in terms of volatility, in terms of because other pairs, as I go on to explain the metals and the indices, those ones are very volatile. When I say volatile, I'm simply talking to how fast they move compared to time, and also even how fast they can even move in a short space of time. So that's basically the rough idea behind volatility. So pairs like those, they need you to be an expert for you to trade them. I'm going to talk about them just after this. So when it comes to forex pairs, this is where you can actually begin from as a beginner. Right. So moving on, we have what we call metals and indices. Metals and indices. Metals and indices, this is basically, metals can also fall under commodities as well. So you can find, someone can call it these commodities, someone can call them metals. So metals and indices, these ones, the volatility compared to Forex, they are way much volatile. They are very volatile compared to Forex, compared to currencies, I mean. Very volatile, which demands you to be an expert to trade these, because the way they are so volatile, if you're not careful enough, if you don't know what you're doing enough, you can even blow your entire money, blow your entire account by trading those, right? So when it comes to metals and indices, we have gold. We have gold, which is the symbol for gold is XAU USD. This is the symbol for gold. We have gold. Gold, it's a very volatile pair. They are trading the gold against the dollar. You're trading gold against the dollar. That's what you're basically trading. When you say XAU USD, you're basically trading the gold against the dollar. So XAUSD is gold. After gold, you also have obviously you have silver. After gold, you also have silver. These are still metals, right? You also still have silver. Silver, the symbol for silver is XAGUSD. That's the symbol for silver, right? So all of these are still metals. All of these, we're still talking about metals. We're still talking about metals. We're still talking about metals, right? Then we have platinum. Platinum is also a metal, or it's also a commodity. Platinum, the symbol for platinum, you find that it's actually XPT USD. Right. So this is the symbol for platinum. So these pairs, as I said, these metals, they are very volatile to an extent that if you, as a beginner, don't start there. You can't just start with trading gold, trading silver, trading platinum. They are very volatile. So you don't need to start there. Start with your safe haven pairs, start with your currencies. start there. Once you start there, you master. Once you understand everything that is going on, then now you can now start to upgrade, move on to metals and as well as indices. So when it comes to indices, now we also have US 30. US 30 can also be called the Dow Jones. Dow Jones like this. Uh, we also have US 100, which is the Nasdaq, which can also be called the NAS 100 or the Nasdaq. This is basically the top 100 companies in the United States. This one is the top 30 companies in the United States. So those ones also, they are very volatile as well. So if you don't know what you're doing, you don't need to start there. You can obviously trade them at a later stage after you now understand the technicalities of trading. Once you now understand the technicalities of things, then you can now move on to those. Then we also have German 30, right, which is the top 30, 30 companies in Germany. So these are some of the indices that we have on the market. So moving on, remember we said we have the Forex market, we have the metals, we have indices. We also have the crypto market, right? We also have the crypto market. You understand that I have personally, I have friends who trade crypto only. Friends who trade crypto only to understand that they're actually making very good money only trading crypto, not only investing in it, but actually trading it. So crypto, we have so many cryptocurrencies now. We have the Bitcoin, which is BTC USD. We have so many cryptocurrencies. We have Ethereum, which is ETH USD. So many, I can list, I can go on and on. There are so many crypto coins. Even new coins are being almost made almost each and every single day, right? So the crypto market, it's basically a market where this one, the difference between the crypto market and the forex market is that the crypto market it operates 24/7. The forex market, as well as the indices, as well as the metals, these ones they only operate 24/5, as well as not on holidays. They operate 24 hours, 5 times a week, and also not on holidays. But the crypto market, it's always running. So already there you can see the difference between the forex market and the crypto market. The crypto market is always running. So it means even if you decide one of the days to become a crypto trader, it means 24 hours. The markets are going to always be moving 7 days a week when it comes to the crypto market. So you can also trade crypto. I'm going to also emphasize and explain some of the platforms you can use to trade crypto on. Then we now have stock trading. We have stock trading, we have futures trading. So stocks and futures, there are things that you can also trade, but I don't really, it's not something that I can recommend to you to start on, right? You can start with Forex, then if you then decide to go and trade stocks and futures, it's a personal decision. But as for me, I can recommend for you to start on Forex, then you gradually shift if you want to shift from that. But so we have stocks and futures. We also have, as I said, we have synthetic indices. I'm just going to say SI. Synthetic indices. These ones, they are only traded so far on a broker called Deriv. I'm going to explain what a broker is and all that. Synthetic indices, now these also, they run 24/7, almost similar to crypto. So that is, we have the crash and boom pairs. We have the crash and boom pairs, whereby we have crash 300, crash 500, crash 1000, boom 300, boom 500, boom 1000. We have the volatility pairs, volatility 75, volatility 100, volatility pairs. Here we have, I can just abbreviate and say C5, B5, C3, B3, all that and all that and all that. I'll explain further on even which ones you can even start with. So here we have VIX 75, we have VIX 100. So many pairs there. I'm also going to show you practicalities of all these things. Then we also have the step index pairs. Step index pairs. We also have the jump index pairs. So these are all synthetic indices. You can choose which ones you want to trade, which ones you want to focus on. You don't need to trade everything. That's one advice I can tell you as a beginner. You don't need to trade every pair for you to make money. You can even focus on one pair, two pairs, and actually make a lot of money than someone who is trading or chasing after 10, 20 pairs, just like that, right? So there are also other techniques that you can use that I'm going to explain further on as I'll be proceeding. So this is just the brief example or the brief explanation of some of the things. What is forex market? What is the whatever. Right. So going back to the whole idea of trading, as I said, there are different kinds of markets that you can trade. It doesn't mean that someone who is trading forex makes more money than someone who is trading crypto. No, it all goes back to knowledge. If the person who is trading crypto knows how to trade more than the person who is trading forex, they will make more money than someone trading forex. Not because crypto pays more than forex. No, it's not about that. It's about the knowledge and the understanding of the market. Do you understand that particular market? It's not only about the particular market, but you understand the whole idea of trading, because the whole ideology of trading, it's the same. Even when you go to crypto, when you go to, it's the same. The way we look at the charts is the same. Whether you're talking about crypto, you're talking about futures, you're talking about. So once you understand all of that, you can trade any market that you want. You can trade any market that you want. So when it comes to trading, when it comes to trading, there's you, which is here. Remember, this is from the beginner phase up until you get to the professional stage. There's you here. In between you and the particular market that you'll be trading. Let's say you want to trade the Forex market. In between you and the Forex market, there's this guy here called a middleman, whose name is actually called a broker. So this is you. For you to access, for you to start placing trades on the Forex market, you go through what we call a broker. A broker, this is simply a facility or an establishment that it facilitates your trades. It facilitates. So if you're going to deposit, you deposit through them. If you're going to withdraw, you withdraw through them. If you're going to place any trades on the Forex market, on the stock market, or in any kind of market, you place them through this broker. So the broker is also involved with uh, giving you a platform to even, and sometimes there are other brokers that can even give you a platform to analyze. Some they can just give you a platform to trade. So there are different kinds of brokers. There are so many different kinds of brokers that you can actually use. So starting from the most basic level, it means before you start taking any trades on any market, you need an account registered with a broker. So I'm just going to talk about the brokers that I've once tested and that I have um, full confirmation proof with that work very well, right? So far, when it comes to Forex pairs, when it comes to indices, when it comes to metals and commodities, um, so far, I'm using a broker called Xnest. I'm not even promoting it, but I'm just saying based on experience, it's actually one of the good brokers that you can use. You can actually, what you can do, you can actually type Xnest or www.xnest, whatever. You can actually register an account because that's the beginning stage of your Forex trading career. You need an account with a broker. Once you have an account with a broker, then even if you create a demo account within the broker, you start from there, right? So Xnest, with OctaFX. It's also a very good broker that I've once also tested and used. I like the quick withdrawals, withdrawals that they do, especially Xnest. They are very fast. They're very fast withdrawals actually. If I withdraw any amount of money right now on Xnest, it can just take a few minutes for it to reflect in my crypto wallet, right? In my Binance or in my USDT wallet. So it's very fast. That's why I like them. So that's for currencies, indices, and metals. Then for synthetic indices now, the ones that I listed below those ones, we only have one main trusted broker so far, which is Deriv or Derive, whichever way you want to call it, Deriv or Derive. So these are websites and platforms that you can actually go to right now and open and register a trading account. That's where you start. You start there. You go there, you log in, you register, register your account, all those, fill up the details. After account registration through a broker. So account registration here, that's almost the first process. Account registration through a broker. Then you have to verify your account, which is account verification inside that broker as well. So account verification, you're just verifying that you are actually the owner of those details that you gave them. So once you've registered your account, once you've verified your account, the next stage or the next step from that is you opening a demo account. What is a demo account? Someone might ask. So a demo account, you open it inside your broker. If you log in inside your broker, there is an option to open a demo account inside that broker. So a demo account is basically what we call a virtual account or fake money, right? This is basically fake money that you are given by the broker for you to practice on. So this is sort of like a practice account. That's the purpose of a demo account, for you to practice taking trades on the broker. So after having practiced, you then now open a real account. A real account, this is now real money that you actually fund. This one you are funding from your account, whether it's a bank account or your crypto account, putting straight into that account. There, whatever money you make is actually real money that you can actually withdraw. Here on a virtual account or a demo account, whatever money that you make, it's a demo. You can't withdraw that. So that's the next stage. Once you open a demo account, it means now you now have an account. You now have you have registered an account, and you also have now a demo account. So you now need to know the platforms now. The platforms that you are going to be using as a trader, whether you're going to be a Forex trader or whether you're also going to be trading synthetic indices. Personally, I would recommend for you to start there with Forex, as I said. Start there with Forex, then move on to indices and metals. Just like that. You can even start also with synthetic indices if you want, but they are not really the real markets. They're just an imitation of the real markets. But you can also make money from there and actually withdraw it. So the platforms that you're going to be using as a trader, the first platform is what we call MT5. MT5 is basically an abbreviation for MetaTrader 5. MetaTrader 5, this is an app, whether on your phone or on your laptop, that we use to take trades with. So MetaTrader 5, mostly you're going to be using to take trades with it. So we also have Trading View. It's also an app on your phone or on your PC, and it's also a website. Trading View is mainly for analysis. Mostly I use it for analysis, but there are other brokers that allow you to even take trades straight from Trading View. So those are mainly two of the major platforms that you're going to be using. We also have what we call investing.com, or Forex Factory, which is FX Factory. This one is a website or an app where you'll be tracking fundamental events. If they're going to be fundamental news events on the pair that you're going to be trading, they are released on those apps or websites. So once they are released, you can actually see them straight on those platforms. Right. What else might you need? For someone, let's say someone who is using crypto, it means you also need a crypto wallet. Crypto wallet, there are some of the crypto brokerages that I use. Personally, I use Binance, which is a very good crypto brokerage. I also use Luno, which is also good. Bybit, it's also a good one as well. So these are some of the main crypto wallets that you can actually use. If you're going to be using crypto for your deposits and your withdrawals, you need an account with these platforms here. So these are some of the platforms that you need basically as a beginner trader. You can even download these apps, you can even download these and actually have them, right? So after having these platforms, it means that demo account that you registered in your broker, you can actually log it into MT5. Once you log it into MT5, it means you'll now be able to start taking trades from that MT5. Right. So the next thing now After you have registered an account, you have verified the account, you now have the platforms, you have logged in your demo accounts, you have done all those things. The next most important major point is for you to now acquire knowledge. Acquire knowledge now of what's really going on, because if you don't have knowledge, it means you're going to be at risk. So it comes with the aspect of knowledge. Um, you don't need to learn now. Someone might ask, where do you learn from? I hear some people giving people advice like, say, you should go to the internet and just start learning, which sounds good, but there are also disadvantages to that, because the internet is so broad, number one. Number two, most people on the internet, they are not really there to educate you. They're just there to share their content and even make money from the content. So, and it's so broad to an extent that you won't even know where to start. So you can take that route if you want, but it's going to be a longer route before you can even start seeing tangible results. Then there's a route where you actually go through what we call a mentor. A mentor, this is someone who has experience enough to an extent that they can now show you, okay, if you take this route, if you all you need to learn is A, B, C, D, you learn from this to that. They give you the key major points to even learn. They give you the key major things to learn about. They tell you where to apply most of your effort on, so that you don't just waste time scrolling all through YouTube or social media, learning random things. Because if you're going to be learning random things, it means your foundation as a trader already is affected. And if your foundation is affected, it means you're also going to have challenges. So when it comes to knowledge, what kind of knowledge are you basically gathering? You're gathering technical knowledge, which is basically what we call technical analysis. There's also what we call fundamental knowledge, whereby you're talking about fundamental analysis, right? So technical analysis, this basically you understanding the technicalities of forex trading, or the technicalities of whatever kind of market that you chose to start with. So the technicalities of those are basically the things that you need to look out for when you're analyzing things, that once you see that, it means the market will be going up. Once you see that, the market will be going down. So technical analysis, it comprises of that. Then fundamental analysis, it involves you studying the economy, the performance of your pair, or let's say your currency that you're trading. Its performance is also being governed by an economy. So you studying the economy, the fundamental news being given in the economy. Let's say, for example, you're looking at dollar pairs. It means you're going to study the economic events happening in America, so that if they're going to be interest rates, if they're going to be employment changes, all those things, those are fundamental analysis things that you'll be wanting to gather knowledge and information on, right? So moving forward. So basically, for the first, this is basically the first major things that you need to know before you even go anywhere else. These are the things that you need to know. 2025, as a beginner trader, someone who is new in trading, this is where you can actually start. You start from here, then you take things from there. So in the next particular episode, I'm going to go deeper now into the knowledge, some of the knowledge that you need to gather in terms of technicalities, technical analysis, as well as fundamental analysis. So that after gathering the knowledge, it means you now go on now to start taking trades on your demo, right? Once you start taking trades, that's the next step. After that, it means you now just need to find real money. You start taking trades as well on a real account. Then from there, we'll now be talking about how to perfect your methodology, and even now how to, there you're now talking about withdrawing. That's the withdrawing phase of trading. So all of those things we're going to be talking about them in the next coming episode. So make sure you stick around. See you in the next video that we are going to upload.